y'all. It is Barbara here. We're about to do our stretch class. Well, it's not really a class. Well, I guess it's a class, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to try and make this camera better. Oh, that's good. I guess you guys can see me all right. Right. Okay. We'll get started in about 1 minute. We're going to do a standing stretch today. Every movement will be standing. Take my shoes off. You may want to have a small towel to help pull your body around a little bit. You may or may not need to use it. Okay. And we will get started in about, well, less than a minute. All right, it's going to be a stretch. We're going to hold each stretch or each position longer than we would in a regular workout. Want to be able to really get into those muscles, ligaments, wherever you want to, yeah, all that. We want to get into that and be able to stretch it out really good. Holding them, making sure that we're breathing through it. And that is what we're going to do. It looks like it is time to get going. So let's just get our body warmed up first. All right. A couple big deep breaths. And exhale. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Let's just start with a very light twist. Just get our body loose a little bit. I don't know how many people have been sitting all day like I've been sitting all day. Let's just loosen a few things up. Nothing hard. I'm not wrenching my back. I'm just kind of moving my back, getting it ready, getting my core ready. All right, let's take our legs and start doing some circles. Again, just getting it warmed up. We just want some blood flowing before we start doing the stretching. Good. And let's start kicking those legs back. So you're kicking the heels up toward the rear. Start circling those shoulders at the same time. Good. Let's kind of just swing the arms, keep the feet moving, keep that blood flowing. Again, we're not trying to lift any weights here. We're not trying to get our heart rate up. We just really want to get some blood flowing through the body. Especially if you've been sitting all day, or maybe you have the day off and you were lying on the couch all day, because I know up in Minnesota, it has been raining quite a bit there. All right, so again, my name is Barbara. We're going to do a full body stretch, and it's going to be all standing. So everything we do is going to be standing. And if you feel you need to sit in a chair, please feel free to sit in a chair. If you ever put any comments in here about wanting some chair movements, feel free to do that. I will say one of our stretches in the month of April will be all in a chair. So the whole stretch will be done sitting down. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with some of the upper body movements. Some of these we've actually done in my class. If you've attended any classes, they'll look familiar to you, but we're just going to hold them quite a bit longer, okay? So we're just going to stand comfortably in this first one. I'm going to take one hand around the other wrist and bring it above my head, okay? Loosen those shoulders up. I have it right next to my ears, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull myself over. So that hand holding the wrist is pulling in that direction. What I want you to think about is pushing your hips in the opposite direction. Okay. Feeling that. Pull that arm. Keep that shoulder back so you can still see forward. We're going to hold it there. Just kind of lean into it. Big deep breath. When you exhale, try to go a little bit further. Pushing those hips out. Now where you should be feeling this stretch the most, you guys keep there, because you're going to be feeling it from about your waist up, through your back area, through the armpit, through the back of the arm, which is the tricep, okay? Breathing. Good. Go a little bit deeper. And bring yourself up slowly. Good. Drop those arms, shrug those shoulders a little bit. We're going to do the other side. So grabbing with the opposite hand, take it up. And reach it over. Again, pushing those hips in the opposite direction. Keeping that arm that's up, keeping that shoulder back. Okay. Breathe deeply into it. When you exhale, try to go a little bit further. Let those hips push a little bit further. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath when you're doing your stretches. Get that oxygen flowing. That shoulder is back. From the side, it looks like this. Okay, it's one line. We're in one plane. We're not bending forward. We're not bending backwards. We're just bending over to the side. Keep holding it there. Keep holding it there. And we get our timer so don't run over time. Okay, and bring yourself out of that. Relax those arms. And now we're going to do a very similar stretch. Okay, but we're not going to pull the arm at all. So you're just going to reach one arm up and you're going to reach over. Really push those hips out. Okay. Out to that side over there, opposite of the arm. Let those hips fall. Keep that shoulder back. Okay. Now you are stretching some of the same muscles. However, you're going to start feeling it more into your waist, and it's actually going to go down to your hip. And your hip, in that area, you have what's called an IT band that connects down to your knee area. And you may not actually feel that stretching. However, you are getting into that by pushing those hips over further, because we're not pulling on the top. So the stretch is not being felt up here. It's not very much up in the armpit. You do feel some up here and in your lats and back. Keep breathing. Just press those hips. The hips are the key. I know why I'm not feeling this. Everybody come out of this stretch. Okay. Now let's try that again and put that leg behind the other leg. I'm like, why am I not feeling this? Okay. Put that up again and reach across. You know, if I weren't live, I'd be able to edit that out or just start over. But, you know, I am live, so it is what it is. We're human, right? Push those hips over. Feel that stretch. Keep breathing. And bring it up and out. And release. Okay, we're going to cross the other foot behind. Other arm up. We're going to keep that leg that's behind, keep that straight. Okay, and now we're going to reach over, pushing those hips in the opposite direction. That shoulder stays back, so we really get an alignment, or the line on the side of the body stretching, going into that hip, taking it down that IT band. Keep breathing. Big deep breath in. Exhale, try to go push those hips a little bit further, reach a little bit further. Keep that shoulder back, look forward at me. Keep breathing, holding it there, push those hips over. There, go in that direction. Back leg is straight. As I come out, you can keep in it, keep in it. I just lost my balance, keep in it. If you do the same, you can lose your balance, just go right back into it. Good, and release that. Uncross those feet. Okay, roll out those shoulders just a little bit. We are going to take it into the lower, well actually no, we're going to take it into the triceps. We stretch those somewhat in that first exercise. Now I really want to target them. So, you really want to try and press below the elbow. We don't want to be right on the elbow if we can avoid it. We'd like to be below the elbow to really get that stretch to go right down in here in our triceps. Keep breathing. Big deep breath. Keep breathing. And release that one arm. Shoulder shrug. Gonna take the other one out the back. Again, trying to press below the elbow, not right on the elbow, but below the elbow if you can. Keep breathing. Good. Breathe deeply. I got 5 more seconds. And release that. All right. Now we're going to go to the lower half of the body, and we're going to take one foot out to the front. My toe is going to be up. My other foot is going to be at about a 60-degree angle, more or less, in the back. I'm going to face that front foot, bring that toe up, and push the hips back. All right? So my toe is up, which is really targeting the back of that front leg. My back is flat. I'm not hunched over. Keep my back flat because I got to push my butt back. That's how you target the back of that front leg. Big deep breath. Good. Keep breathing. And put that toe down. Feel that stretch change a little bit. Keep the toe down. All right, so from here, I have my body facing forward. I'm going to turn it so now it's facing the back leg. I did not move my feet at all. All right, I still have my hips way back. That's what is the key. You're switching that stretch to your inner thigh. By turning your body toward the back leg, that stretch should have moved to your inner thigh. Breathe. Keep breathing. And release that. Bring yourself up slowly. We're going to switch it around. Other foot now is going to be in the front. 60-degree angle more or less with your back foot. You're going to face that front foot. Bring that toe up and push your hips back. Okay? If you need to rest your hands at all, it's on the back leg, not the front leg. You want to do it on the back leg. Push your butt back. That's how you really feel that stretch down the back of that leg. Keep breathing. Keep that toe up if you can. Keep breathing. Butt is back is flat. And now put that toe down. Feel that stretch change just slightly. Keep breathing. A deep breath in. Exhaling. Keep it there. Keep that butt pushed back. That's the key. And now I want you just to turn your body toward the back leg. You don't need to move your feet at all. Just turn your body toward the back leg. Keep your butt pushed back, and now you'll feel the stretch on that inner thigh of the front leg. Good. Keep breathing. Nice calm breath for 5 more seconds. And release it. Come up slowly. Good. All right, we are going to really target the back of those legs one more time. What we're going to do is we are going to fold down. So my feet are about a little bit closer than hip width. Okay, I'm just going to bend forward. Show you from the side. I'm just bending forward. My back is flat. I'm pushing my butt back. And I'm going to reach my arms up. Now, some of you may want to come up a little bit higher like this. That's perfectly fine. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you feel it right here, stop bending right here. If you can go down all the way flat, that's fine. Wherever you are, that's where you need to be. Don't do what someone else in the room might be doing. Don't do what I'm doing. You do what's good for you. If your arms get tired, you can always bring them down, give them a rest, and bring them back up if you can. You're keeping that core up and tight. Okay? The back is flat. I'm not scooping my back out. I'm not rounding it. Keep it there. Remember, you can always come up. If it's getting a little too intense, you just come up. Breathe. Keep breathing. And from here, drop your arms. Put a slight bend in your knees, and then stand up. All right. Good. We're going to do front of the thigh, hip flexor type stretch. Now, there's a couple ways to do this. There's a way that people do on the ground all the time. I did it in our last stretch. But again, we're doing a standing stretch. So all this is going to be standing. What I want you to do is that front leg, just stability. Just got your stability there. And then your back leg is going to be on your toe. Okay? And now what I want you to do is you're going to bend both and you're going to tuck that butt in. All right? Tuck your butt in and lean back just slightly. Well, some of you, it could just be just tucking your butt in. You're going to feel the stretch sufficiently. That's perfectly fine. Whatever level you are, just to feel the stretch. Okay? So you should be feeling it through this hip flexor area down the front of the leg. Now, you can bring it in further and tilt back to get more of a stretch in there. Again, it's whatever level you are. Keep breathing. Okay, tucking that butt in, which pushes that hip flexor forward. Good, keep breathing. We're going to transition this stretch to do it another way. So we're going to focus on the same muscle area. We're going to get a little bit deeper. Okay, you may want to have a wall by you, a chair, something to grab onto because we're going to go on one leg. So we're going to bring this up. Now this is the knee. I can't bend all the way. So I'm going to grab it just on my heel. Ouch, just got a cramp. I'm going to grab my heel. And some of you may be able to grab like this around your foot, maybe around your toe, whatever you want. If you can't grab any of those, you can put a chair behind you and have a chair just hold your leg up. Whatever works. So you're going to take that foot, and then what I want you to think about is you're going to think about that knee pointing to the ground, really pointing to the ground. Okay? So think of the knee pointing to the ground. You're not pulling the foot. You're thinking of pointing that knee toward the ground as hard as you can. That's comfortable. Again, you can hold onto a wall, you can hold onto a chair. Keep breathing. Push that knee down. All right, keep that knee pointing down. Don't let it start coming up. Don't let it go out to the side. Pointing it down. And release it. We're going to the other side. I will tell you, I think I'm going to grab a towel. I am actually sweaty and my feet are sliding on my hands. So the next one, we are going to do the same thing, other leg. So again, we got a staggered stance. I'm going to bend the knees and I'm going to tuck my butt in. So my staggered stance, tucking my butt in, feeling the stretch on the front of that leg. All right. Now you can always reach up if you want. You don't have to. Just make sure you're pushing that butt in so you're feeling it through that hip flexor and down the front of the leg. You're breathing. Got about 10 seconds left here. Okay, we're gonna transition, taking it to 1 foot. Again, you can hold a wall, a chair, whatever you need. Get yourself set up. And you're gonna hold that foot or that ankle, toes, whatever you got, and you're gonna point the knee down. I'm not pulling my foot any harder. I'm pointing the knee down. Like I wanna reach that knee toward the ground, okay? Feel that? Keep breathing. Point that knee toward the ground. Push it down there. Keep breathing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release that. Okay. We're going to focus a little bit more on the inner thigh. And inner thigh, we'll say it like that. You'll feel it in other places. What I want you to do is take a wide stance. You're going to bend those knees, and you can either press out with your hands or go down a little bit further and press out with your elbows. You're going to keep it right there. Keep breathing. My back is flat. You stay there. I'm just going to show you from the side what this looks like. Remember, you can just go to pressing with your hands or take it down and press out with your elbows. My back is flat. I'm not doing this. Okay? My back is flat and my head is up. Pressing those knees out. Keep going. Breathing. You got this. Keep going. And release. Bring yourself up slowly. Okay. We're going to keep our feet apart. We are going to go down, forward, and move over to one side. All right. So you're going to bend forward. If you can get down to the ground, touch the feet, touch your hands on the ground, great. If not, have a chair behind, in front of you. You can hold a chair here. You can hold it over here. You can even just stand like this if you want to, okay? So, I'm gonna bend it down, and I'm gonna walk my hands over to one side only. Breathing. I know there's people out there way more flexible than I am. So you take it to the level you need to take it to. I am feeling this down the back of this one leg only. The top back part, so the hamstrings area. Keep breathing. And we're going to walk it over to the other side. Keep going, all the way over the other side. Good. Breathe. Let yourself go down a little bit further if you can. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. All right, we're going to bring those feet in closer. So if you want to stand up, bend your knees to stand up. If you want to stand up to get yourself reorganized, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to take it into kind of a downward dog, but it's not going to be that legit, okay? Basically, I want you just to be with your hands on the ground and your toes on the ground. Pushing those heels down if you can. Hands are slippery, sorry. All right, here we are, and I want you to bend one knee in and let that other one, let the heel go down as close to the ground as you can. If you want to go down to your elbows to do this, you can. Now switch legs. Again, you can be on your elbows if it's too hard on your wrists. Keep breathing. Switch. Couple of deep breaths. Switch. And both back. Now we're going to stand back up. Get yourself up however you need to. Slowly. Okay. So we got a lot done with the legs. We are going to stretch open the front part of the body. If you have a wall nearby, actually we're not using the wall. That's right, I wrote down a different one here. What I'd like to do is, your hands go forward, shoulder height. You're going to turn your thumbs out, and you're going to press it all the way back. So my neck stays in alignment, my thumbs point back. I don't close my eyes, I just keep pressing my thumbs back as far as I can, opening up that chest. Keep it there, keep breathing. Shoulder height, pushing those arms back. Keep breathing. All right, now I want you to switch those thumbs to turn them down. Press them back, press those hands back. The thumbs are down. You're still pressing the hands back. Thumbs are pointing down. Keep pressing them back. Keep it there. Pressing it back, keep pressing it back. Thumbs down. And release them down at your sides. Okay. Now I want to do a little bit with your back. So we're going to start with the upper back. What I want you to do, you're just going to stand comfortably. And your arms are going to come in front of you, one palm behind the other. And what you're going to end up doing, so my butt's out. What I want to do is tuck my butt in and let my chest go back. So you see my butt comes in and my back rounds out. And I'm going to press this out. That stretch that we just did, this should feel really good in the opposite direction. Maybe it just feels really good because of the exercises that we did yesterday in the Tabata workout. That bent over arm pendulum was rough. My back, keep pressing. That butt is still tucked in. Those knees are soft. You're not dropping your head. Just rounding out that back, pressing those hands forward. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Think about it. Pull them apart. Keep breathing. And relax. Stand up straight. Good. Now we're going to actually round out our back and we're going to take ourselves down. All right, to whatever's comfortable for you. All right, and you're just going to keep that back rounded out. Knees are bending. Head tucks in. Keep breathing. Arms can hang wherever you want. Tuck that head. Ouch, I'm getting a cramp, sorry, keep going. Rounding out that whole back, rounding that butt. Knees are soft. Pretty significant bend in my knees. All right, now I want you to bend over, stretching those legs out so they're almost straight, and just let yourself hang to wherever's comfortable for you. If it's here, then that's where you're at. If it's the ground, then that's where you're at. Okay? Some of you are going to be able to pull your knees all the way, or your head all the way to your knees. Do that. Your arms are hanging. Just letting it be loose. Keep breathing. Now we are going to turn toward the right foot, the right leg. If you're on the ground, you can hold the ground if you want to. You can hold your leg if you want to. We're just simply turning our body toward that leg. Both legs still stay relatively straight. Maybe a slight bend in them. Keep breathing. And walk yourself over to the other side. Turn yourself to the other side. Good. Keep breathing. Keep those feet flat. We're not curling up on the sides of our feet. If your turn is right here, then your turn is right here. That's not a problem. This is your stretch for your body. Okay? Everybody back to center. Put a bend in those knees. And you're going to roll up slowly. All right. We're going to do a couple of deep breaths because our 30 minutes is already up. If you can believe that, we've just been stretching for 30 minutes. So let's relax ourselves. Take a big deep breath in. Relax, let those shoulders drop. Good, elongate that neck. Big deep breath in. Exhale, that head is reaching for the sky, your shoulders are down. And that is our 30-minute stretch. It's our second stretch for the month of March. You always can go back ahead and look at the other recordings that we have. Thank you so much for the March. You always can go back ahead and look at the other recordings that we have. Thank you so much for coming to this. I appreciate it. And leave comments anytime. I love to see them. Tell others to come to this. I would love for people to subscribe. That really is helpful to me. Also, notes are helpful so I can understand what people are looking for out there. I want to let you know that we have a Thursday morning workout that will be posted tomorrow at approximately 8 a.m. Eastern time, but you can do it anytime. It's actually a live workout that we do on Facebook. So if you ever wanted to try and join the Facebook group, it's also called 360 Mind Body Fitness. And ask to be a member, and I will contact you and we'll get you set up. You can go to the live workouts there at 7 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Saturdays at 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. But again, everything is recorded, everything is uploaded here. Also catch my vlog I've started, so I'm going to be talking about what my journey has been with weight loss and weight gain and injuries and nutrition and lack of nutrition and menopause because I'm 50 now, so that's been fun. So I'm going to start talking about all that. So check out the vlog, and I hope I see you here again. Thank you guys so much for coming. Have a great rest of your day, your night, your week. Stay safe, keep your distance, and send love out to everybody. Thanks.